When you ask a poor on what it means to them about being poor, some will say not having food to eat, another will say they are barely getting by, and some will tell horror stories about living on streets. If you haven't experienced poverty, you can't imagine what it's like. You wouldn't understand how rapidly things may change or how a place can suddenly push someone into poverty. People who are born into poverty or are forced into it by fate lose all chance of escaping it, but those who don't want to live in poverty will find a means to do so. So in today's video we bring you the best ways that a person can come out of poverty or avoid it. 1. Education. The most effective instrument you have to end poverty is the education. Always strive to learn more because the less you know, the easier it will be for someone to take advantage of you, and you don't want that to happen. The phrase knowledge is the key to success is used for a reason, and you'll need it for this battle above all else. Make sure you grasp financial literacy. You must learn financial literacy outside of school on your own because most educational institutions don't teach it. Learn everything there is to know about financial goods. Learn about the financial markets, personal money, credit scores, financial statements, and other aspects of the financial world. All of this information will put you ahead of most people, enable you to save more money. With this information, you'll be able to spot frauds that could destroy your financial situation and ensure that no one can take advantage of you. Arm yourself with information because, in the future, it will serve as your best protection. This is why education is powerful. 2. Develop skills. Poverty is fundamentally characterized as a lack of resources, but it is also closely linked to a lack of skills. Learning a useful skill is one of the best strategies you can use to get out of poverty. Learn a skill that is in demand and worth paying for. You can learn and excel at the talents you want with the help of a variety of free resources. You can also learn how to be skilled in design, programming, marketing, etc. through books online. The first step in this journey will be to perform decent work. If you have the correct attitude, you can earn a comfortable income, which will increase your self-esteem and make you proud of how far you've come. As soon as you master that skill, continue your education on the job, excel in your community, and become the person that everyone wants to work with and perhaps even for. By always seeking out the next thing, you may use your skills to earn a living and improve yourself. Never become comfortable, always strive for progress. 3. Learn to sell. Everything in this world is based on generating sales. If you can learn to sell well, you'll be able to make a lot of money in this world. According to the New York Times, which ranks the best books by the best-selling authors rather than the greatest writers. Sales is the profession with the greatest pay worldwide. Most of the world's richest people are excellent at marketing. They sell their ideas, their goods, their services, and their abilities. You must become an expert at selling. Anyone can master this skill, and you don't need a fancy degree or a special ability either, which is its most admirable quality. 4. Mindset. Everyone finds it difficult to have the proper mindset. Most of the time, the beliefs and perspectives we hold were not always formed in our thoughts. Instead, we either adopted them from our surroundings or developed them over time. Our surroundings may be one of deprivation, and our minds will form their own opinions based on what our peers say, do, and think. Radio, television, and social media all provide our minds with recommendations on what opinions to hold. They even compel us to make a larger purchase than we had intended. What am I saying, exactly? Our thoughts are malleable, and we don't always hold our own opinions. You'll commit all of your time, money, and energy in someone else's ideals that don't even really benefit you. Regulate your thoughts. Even if you may have been born into poverty, you wouldn't want your own family to experience the same because your mind is valuable, and you should respect it as such. Control what you feed your mind and your thoughts. Engage in activities that motivate you to aspire and achieve your objectives. If you feed your mind well, it will direct you to engage in very productive activities, so please do. 5. Entitlement. Nothing is simple in the world we live in. The systemic concept of educational growth has changed from the past. Higher education institutions supported occupations back then. Even your higher education would be covered by them. They would take you to school to study for what the market required at the moment. Soon enough, there were too many people with advanced degrees, and everything was crowded. After working so hard to pass all obstacles during studying, you now need to add other things in order to obtain a good career. Don't hold yourself to unreasonable expectations. You won't receive preferential treatment because of your superior academic performance. Do not assume that you have any influence on how other people solve their difficulties or that you are entitled to anything simply because you are poor or have faced hardship. Learn how to work hard. Lay the groundwork for yourself by taking that first job or entry-level position that you may feel is beneath you. Nobody will carry it out for you. You must have the perseverance to push through in order to succeed in the competitive environment. No longer is anything given to anyone. 6. Get professional with the skills you have. You must distinguish yourself from what others in your field have to offer. The customers you get are there so you can provide for them, they are not there to assist you escape poverty. Clients hire you or use your products or abilities because you, as a person with a product or service, are addressing a problem for them. Don't provide subpar and careless services as you go about your business. Don't make your client feel bad about the service you gave them. Never forget that people want to be treated nicely and want the finest outcomes possible. For you to succeed, you must concentrate on assisting them in obtaining their goals, thus treat your work like your own child. To ensure the success of your firm, you'll require those client referrals. You should be professionally bridging gaps. Improve your professional interactions at work. You'll be surprised at how much good word of mouth will benefit. 7. Out with the poor masses. Nobody gets to decide where they are born or what family they are born into. However, this does not imply that if you are born into poverty, you must stay there. There are countless resources and knowledge accessible to escape poverty, therefore you'll want to get out of your current situation and it will be quite selfish to stay poor. To help the needy, one must first declare oneself to be not poor. If you employ every measures necessary to escape poverty, you have helped people in poverty. I don't mean just by yourself, I mean that if you get out and use your skills to make a simple living that improves your life, you will likewise improve your personal relationships and family by lifting them out of poverty. Therefore, it's crucial that you seize whatever opportunity you have to use your talent and talents to build something of yourself. When you start to taste success, you can't still think of yourself as impoverished since poverty comes with a lot of mental baggage. Get the terms associated with poverty out of your head and off your lips. Don't refer to yourself as one of the poor masses, instead, surround yourself with like-minded, progressive individuals. You worked hard to acquire what you lacked, and you should be proud of it. 8. In with success. To begin with, you cannot become what you despise. Poverty-stricken individuals view wealthy people as egocentric. What you need to understand is that everyone is greedy by nature. Living in poverty makes you feel humble, which unmistakably hides your true desires. If you want to be progressive, don't assume that everyone who is progressive is against you when you see them. It's not true for everybody. Because some wealthy, progressive individuals are extremely avaricious, self-centered, and repressive. To realize all this, consider how curious everyone is about what they are receiving from anything. What's in it for them, whether it's your relationship, your career, or anything else. It forms the cornerstone of most, if not all, relationships. Keep this in the back of your mind while you consider what others might desire and how you might be able to give it to them. You'll be putting yourself in a position to get what you want when you concentrate on giving people what they want. That is how you achieve success. See how much you can accomplish to achieve your goals and avoid poverty by allowing your thoughts to be in a prosperous and progressing state. If you have this mindset, the first step is to attempt. You'll do whatever it takes to pull yourself out, no matter how small. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe for more videos like this.